Hello and welcome to a very special interview show of The Prude. It is my pleasure to have Professor Aswant G. Krishnan sir on our show. Professor Krishnan is the Faculty of Photography at Jan University, Bangalore, which is one of country's leading universities. Thank you very much, sir, for agreeing to this interview and welcome to The Prude.
Thank you, Ritesh.
Okay, sir. So my first question to you would be that tell me about how your journey started and at what age you decided to pursue a career in the field of photography and what are the challenges that you faced in your career.
Okay, I think that's a very difficult question, and I really don't have a very concrete answer for that. And if you still want an answer, so I can cook up something. So this is I saw a phone camera when I was in the class eighth for the first time, right? And so me and my cousin we were just doing some experiments with the phone camera.
Yeah.
Uh, and what we did is we took a calendar which had an image of some sports guy, and we folded the calendar to half. And I asked my cousin to put his hand behind the player, and we click an image. I click an image. So the photograph looked like this guy is doing something, giving shake hand to my another cousin. So it's some sort of like he created something. So this was something which exciting and which gave me a like spark. Okay, you're creating something with uh, uh, something you took it from your next door, right? So this pleasure of creating actually gave a spark, and then I thought, okay, photography is something which, which you as a photographer creating a new thing, which no one else has seen. I think that is like one thing which made me to think about photography and career. So later I did my studies in journalism and mass communication. So again, I was very inclined towards the visual storytelling capacities of journalism, and I felt the photographs which I have seen made me think this is something which is very powerful.
Yeah.
So I think that is the answer. Yeah.
Okay. So, which is your favorite form of photography and why? Like, why do you feel that, okay, this is my favorite form of photography?
Okay. As I said, I enjoy the pleasure of creating something new. So my favorite genre, I would tell it is abstract plus street, right? So you are blessed as a photographer because you can see something which was noticed by someone else. Even you go to a street or if you go to play any landscape somewhere, you are trying to take a slice of it which no one else has seen. You are gifted in that way to see and extract it from reality and present it to your friends or to the world, right? You're seeing, you're finding something, you're discovering something. Uh, so in abstract photography, I think you're doing the same thing. You are finding meanings which are not seen by others. You're attributing a different idea to the real life setting. So I think that is my style or my interest lies in photography.
Okay. So, do you think what is the significance of photography in an election? Like, do you believe it helps in building a brand of a particular politician or things like that?
Yeah, if you look at the history of photographs or images, we know that from the World War One, photographs were used for propaganda and
Yeah.
many other sort of influencing. So photography does play a very good role or a big role in advertising or branding politicians. So you might have seen the image of Arvind Kejriwal, what he used during the first elections when he stood in Delhi. So the Facebook page of him had a very 3D photo of him giving a shake hand to the audience. So it had a lot of depth in the photograph, which actually made it look like a 3D photograph, right? So this photo indirectly told the audience, okay, so this guy is directly coming and connecting to you. And so this is one recent example what you can see how the branding was done for a politician, and not just him. I mean, everyone. The posters or the wall posters what you see during elections is one of the major campaigning tool political parties use. When I've seen noticed the signature pose what they do, like either face or like smiling face. So this photographs, as I said, from the history, it is always there in influencing and propagating ideas. So it's not just a new thing.
Okay, so what according to you are the most important skill sets that are needed to be a successful photographer?
Okay, so skills. I'd say first skill observation is a primary thing, and interpretation. So, as I said, you observe thing again. You are observing something. Maybe your friend or like so, maybe your other people cannot see, and you have to interpret it for them also. Like you have to create a meaning. You have to tell a story through your photograph. So whenever you observe something, you're also you should also like interpret that observation and make it to a present as a story. So those are the two skills which I would say.
Okay, so how is photography as a career, and what are the perks and what are the challenges associated to it?
Um, right now,
Yes, sir.
like in so uh, you know that everyone is a photographer now. So anybody has a camera, anybody can click a photograph. So it is a kind of I think it's an overpopulated career area what we are talking about. So the challenges lies there itself. So everybody knows little bit about the techniques of photography. They know what kind of lenses. I met a wedding photographer recently, and when he went to this, the place, the family was asking what kind of lenses you have. So they are very well educated about the lenses, the technology what the photographers use, and they also are exposed to multiple images. So almost everyone use social media, and you're always bombing with some kind of image. So you, to an extent, you as an audience also have the visual, education or whatever what do you call it is, right? So that is one challenge I think almost all the photographers face, because the gap between an audience and the photograph is kind of blurring. Everyone is clicking photograph, right? So the education or the visual knowledge what the audience have is also increasing. So that is one challenge for a photographer to overcome that,
Okay.
right? Now, one more as a career, and we know that photography now is completely depending on the equipments. Like when you're talking in monetary terms, we want to be successful, photographer in terms of money. You should invest more on your equipments as well, right? And it is very tough to make people understand how much a photograph cost. Now, if you quote, an amount for a set of photographs, next question is for 5 photographs you are charging this much. I mean,
Yeah.
the entire thing is depending on the equipments what you use, and every single equipment what you use is expensive as it is,
Yeah.
and we're not sure that okay, are we making the same amount of money what is spending on these equipments with this. So there a photographer should be uh, little curious, and little, you have to think a lot. You have to think a lot on that side uh, to balance between these two, the amount of money you make and the amount of money you are spending on your equipments.